Merry Christmas, y'all. I'm Allison. My Sims are back to celebrate the holidays with us. In fact, they're waiting for us over in New Crest to pick out more books for me to read in December. So let's get right over to them and get this little TBR game started. There's Lilith. Let's follow her in. We are returning to one of my favorite builds that's already all decorated for Christmas because I am running so far behind on everything. And I absolutely love this house and the Christmas decor. It makes me so happy. I wish I could celebrate here myself. So all we have to do is tell Lilith to go over here to this bookcase and read something. All of the books have been retitled with prompts. So let's see what our first one's going to be. Christmas morning. Ooh, most anticipated. This is a great start. Okay, we got our first prompt, and I can't believe it's December 19th and I'm still picking out books, but you gotta be optimistic, right? I really want to play Bingo Maze this month. I don't know if it'll happen, but I'm gonna keep trying to see if I can pull it off. Anyway, we got a prompt from Lilith, and it's Christmas morning. Most anticipated morning of the entire year. So I have to pick a most anticipated book. Let me look. I'm actually going to check my Christmas shelf because obviously I hold those books for December, and the rest of the year they just kind of sit there. So let me see if any of them are technically a most anticipated. And if not, then I will branch out and see what else is lurking around my shelves. Okay, the tricky thing about this prompt is most of my anticipated books, or most anticipated books, are mysteries that I'm actually holding on to for a potential buddy reads with y'all. So I don't want to pick one of those, even though I'm dying to read them. But I did have one on my Christmas shelf that would be a most anticipated from all of those, and that is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. Every Christmas I want to read this one, and it never makes it on the list. So I'm finally going to get it on there and hopefully get to read it. I know they made a Netflix series out of this, and we've got two, 16-year-olds over in, I believe in New York. And Lily, like my dog, leaves a little red notebook full of challenges on her favorite bookstore shelf, waiting for just the right guy to come along and accept her dares. And Dash is going to be the guy that partakes in this, even though he's in a bad mood during the holidays. He is the first one to find the book and rise to the challenge. So we're going to have a whirlwind romance as the two trade dares, dreams, and desires in the notebook. They pass back and forth at locations across New York City. So I've really been wanting to read this and watch the Netflix show. So we'll see if maybe I can make it happen this month. Who knows? The only thing I've read so far is our buddy read. It's just been crazy around here. Okay, let's go back into game and see what's going to be next. Let's see what Flint is doing. Oh, he needs to put on his Christmas outfit. So let's have him change real quick. Looks like he's eating breakfast with his brother. Okay, there, that's better. Like their little nutcracker over there. So let me go find the bookcase. And we will have him choose a book for us. Looks like he's going to join Lilith. Oh, but she's leaving. And what do we get? Christmas. Must have the letters that spell Christmas in any order in the title. Sure, I can find something for that. Okay, I may need to retire this prompt because it's difficult. So hard to do because I'm trying to avoid books that just have Christmas, the word itself in the title. I'm looking for a scramble, you know. And there's always one letter missing, but I managed to find one thanks to subtitles. And at least this way, I get a murder mystery on my list for the month. So we have Mastering the Art of French Murder, an American in Paris mystery. So CHRISTMA, and we got our second S down here in Paris. It's by Colleen Cambridge. I absolutely love her Philadelphia Bright series. And this one starts another one. Philadelphia Bright, we've got Agatha Christie's housekeeper solving crimes. And this time we are going to Paris with an American. And she is going to befriend Julia Child. And they are going to be solving a mysteries together. So this starts a series. It is a Once Upon a Book Club box. So there will be presents, which makes it fit in with Christmas. Because, you know, I want some presents. Presents are always good. So anyway, this will be my second book. Let's go in, and I think Francesca might be the next one up. So wake up Francesca and get her in her Christmas outfit as well. Look, she went back to her childhood bed. So this is where Francesca and her siblings grew up. It was purely accident. I grabbed a random family to load into this house because it was empty. And it turns out, yeah, this is their childhood home. I love it. So if you want to go back and see my very first Sims Christmas TBR game, you can see them all as kids celebrating with their parents. Let's see, what do we have? There it is. Christmas Classic. Remember, it has to be real to be nonfiction. Apparently, this was one of the first prompts I made, and I didn't go back in and change the description of the book. So any Christmas classic. A couple came to mind, and I almost picked The Night Before Christmas. It was just like 30 pages. But I thought I'd get a little bit more ambitious. And I've got this beautiful edition of The Nutcracker by Maurice Sendak. Oh, no, that's the illustrator. E.T.A. Hoffman is the author. It's gorgeous. I think I've had this since the 70s or 80s. Let me look. Sadly, I don't think I've ever read it. But I have carted this book from house to house to house. Yeah, 84. So I was 14 when I got this. Actually, I think it was probably my mom's and I hijacked it. But I am so mad. Look. I think Jack scratched it because normally these are on the bottom shelf because I don't need my Christmas books accessible during the rest of the year. So I've got a kitty that's going to get some coal this year. Oh, speaking of cats, we've got Ellie. She's our oldest, sitting under the tree. I hope she won't knock it down. The other morning I came in here and it was on the floor. So that's why it's naked. I have a naked tree. Okay, so Christmas classic, Nutcracker. Doesn't get much more classic than that. That's probably asking for trouble. There, we'll stack it that way. Let's go back into game and see what's next. Okay, who's up next? It looks like Fancy. I love how they're all hanging out in the living room together. Although you're not getting to see much of the house. So let's have her go pick something. Because the boys are done with theirs. And we'll see where she's going to go. Back to the couch. And we have Blitzen, which means a lightning. So something Zeus or storms or speed related. I think I misspelled Zeus when I did this prompt. Looks really funny. How did I put speed? Oh, lightning fast. Okay. I think that's what I was thinking. There's no telling. I think I made these prompts back in 2021. I can't believe I've been doing this for so long. And as I mentioned, this is my absolute favorite house for Christmas. I love how the decorations are. And, you know, each year I tend to put up less and less in my game. But, you know, this one just looks so pretty. Okay. I got sidetracked. We need to book, Blitzen. That's what sidetracked me. As I mentioned, that means lightning. And I believe German. So automatically, I went mythology to a Percy Jackson. Because lightning, yeah, all over that thing. And even though it keeps landing on my TBR, I still haven't read it this year. Got The Lost Hero, which is the first one in the Heroes of Olympus. So maybe I'll get a little break from all of that Christmas reads and do this one after the holiday and spend some time with Percy Jackson and his friends. I really want to get to this book. So I am excited. At least it has a shot again. Okay, let's go back in the game and see what else we got. My mouse is fighting me today. Okay, Falcone is right here. You just got to stand up and pick a book. It looks like we're going back to the couch. They were always really close as kids. Okay, what do we have? 12 Days of Christmas must have a number in the title. So Falcone, all the kids are all grown up. They were so cute when they were little. So, like I said, I will, at the end of this video, I will have a little, what do you call, end screen thing. I'll have the video if you want to go back and watch the first time I did this house, where I will do a full tour. We're going to skip that today, but I love this house, as I've mentioned. Sorry, I'm a little scattered today. I'm still adjusting to my cataract surgery and my ring lights. Everything's really bright and my eyes are flickering. So I'm all over the place. But books, that's what we need. 12 Days of Christmas. I need a book with a number in the title. So let me look, see what I can find. Yeah, it can be really hard to focus when everything's just flittering a little bit. That'll all calm down. But right now it's a little distracting. I think the lights, in fact, I know it. Lights, fluorescence, any bright lights make it worse. Other than that, I don't notice it. So when it does happen, it's very off-putting. But I looked on my little Christmas shelf and I have the sequel to the Lily and Dash book. And it's 12 Days of Dash and Lily. So maybe I can actually read both books this December. That would be crazy. I'm not even going to read the back of this one because it'll probably have a spoiler for the first one. But apparently they are still together on some level because it's Dash and Lily. So, yeah, that's my book. I'm going to put it on the pile. Feel free to send help. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going back in game. I can't stop with 5. That was too simple. So let's go grab another book. We might as well, right? Okay, since they spent all of their time in this room, let's go ahead and have Lilith pick one more book for us. And I forgot there is a hidden bookcase back in the master bedroom, so that'll give you a little bit of a tour of the house. Although if you want to see the whole thing, then go back and watch when the kids were little. Where's she going to take her book? They have a little piano hidden back here and an extra tree. I love this house. It was so fun to play. Looks like she's still going to go back to the couch, though. Okay. Dickens. Any book by Charles Dickens. Yay! I guess being a vampire, Lilith was feeling the need for some classics.
Lepitow, Burazex, Bambufa, Flintfa, Gabafa, Schmoose. With the Lord.
She cracks me up.
Skibberau Arabe.
That was Lilith saying have a Merry Christmas, and she hopes to see you back in January for our next Sims TBR game. Okay, Lilith. I don't know if she's, you know, maybe getting even with me for making her pick another one. But I got Dickens. Normally, I do love to listen to A Christmas Carol by Dickens. I have it on Audible. I play it every year. This year, I'm just not feeling it. Probably because my craft room is a nightmare. So no, I haven't listened to any audiobooks all year because that room has become a dumping ground again. And I've got to get up there and clean it out. So I'm not confident in taking on one of Dickens' works right now. But I am going to stretch it a little bit. And I'm going to do Mr. Dickens and His Carol. I think this is in honor of the prompt itself, Dickens. This is by Samantha Silva. I started to read it a long time ago, but I wanted to go back and reread A Christmas Carol because it had been so long. And I've done that. So this is actually historical fiction based upon Charles Dickens and his family and everything that was going on when he actually wrote A Christmas Carol. So this will be my last book from The Sims. Not a bad little stack, especially when you don't forget the Nutcracker over there. So even though it's 6 books, most of them are pretty short. And I've already read The Last Hero. So this might work out really good for Bingo Maze, which I'm really hoping to be able to play. I don't know. Well, we will see. It is the season of miracles. We can't forget that. So like I said, if you want to spend some more time with this little family, you can check out that video right here. That's when they were kids all those years ago when I was just starting on BookTube. Or if you missed Just a Minute, I'll put that over there for you. So happy holidays, and I will be back on Sunday with our next portion of our buddy read, which will be week 3. And then hopefully thereafter, I will have the Bingo Maze video from November, and then we'll do December. I think that's going to round out our year. All right. Happy holidays, and I hope to see you very, very soon.